Good afternoon. Well, it's afternoon for me. It's a Wednesday. This week it's camp with Henry and Jack and Ruby are at soccer camp, and I keep seeing flies on me. Um, anyway, so it's the afternoon. Henry's been tired out somewhat, and I get to enjoy some mommy flow. So I don't know how long I have because you just never know. And I'm sure I'm going to be letting out dogs and doing a whole bunch of stuff at the same time. But I will stop talking. My hips are in need of a flow. That is for sure. I don't know what I did to them. So let's start off in tabletop position. And oh, I am going to be focusing on some arm balances and a couple of inversions. So we'll inhale, look up. And exhale, round spine, tabletop. So this is cat. Inhale as we look up for cow. And exhale, looking down for cat. Coming to a neutral spine. We'll take our left arm forward, our right leg back. Inhaling here. And exhale, bring your elbow to your knee. Inhaling back out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhaling back out. Exhale, elbow to knee. And inhaling back out, exhale, left arm around, grab hold of the right foot and kick the foot into the hand. And slowly, with control, releasing the palm and the knee back down. Inhale the right arm forward, left leg back, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale back up, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale back up, exhale, elbow to knee. And inhale back up, exhale, right arm comes around, grabs hold of left foot, kicking the foot into the hand. And gently releasing the arm and foot back and palm down to the mat, knee down to the mat. Inhale, gazing up, exhale, coming into your downward facing dog, pedal the legs out. Inhale, the right leg comes up, exhale, bend the knee, open the hip circles in one direction, and reversing the direction. Kicking the right leg straight back behind you, inhaling here, and exhale, bringing your knee to your nose, inhaling back up. Exhale, bring your right foot between your hands, left knee comes down. As you inhale and come into your low lunge. Exhale, sinking into that left hip flexor, looking up at the ceiling or the sky. Inhaling here. Exhale, palms come down. You're going to slowly sink your hip towards your heel as you engage and get a nice hamstring stretch. Bending the right knee, tucking the left toes, and coming back to your plank. Inhaling in plank, exhale, knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Inhale the baby cobra upward dog. And exhale back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up, exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. And make some hip circles in one direction. And then reversing the direction. And then kicking that left leg straight up here. Inhaling here, exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhaling back up, exhale, left foot between the hands, the right knee comes down. Inhale into your low lunge, exhale, sinking into that right hip flexor. Drishti at the sky or the ceiling, relaxing the shoulders. Slowly the palms come down, sinking the heel, sinking the hips towards the heel. Slowly bending that left knee, coming back to your plank pose. Inhaling in plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale back to a downward facing dog. Pedaling your legs out, bending one knee, and then bending the other. Steadily bending, straightening. And inhale, bend your knees, gaze between your hands. Exhale, walk or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale as you look up, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale those arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up overhead, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you look up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, and exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, walk or hop feet to your hands. Inhale as you look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale those arms all the way up overhead. And I realize that this does not work. All the way up overhead and exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you look up, exhale, palms come down, floating back to your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, walk or hop, feet to hands. Inhale as you look up, and exhale, folding forward. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhaling into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right foot between your hand, warrior one. Palms come down, inhale, right leg up. Exhale, coming forward, maybe taking a chin stand. Meeting in chaturanga, inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, warrior one. Palms come down, left leg comes back. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees, gazing between your hands. Exhale, walking or hopping, feet to hands. Inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you sit in your chair pose, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sitting into your chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale the right foot between the hands, coming into your high lunge. Inhaling here. And exhale, opening to your warrior two. Inhale to reverse the warrior. Exhale, coming into extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. And exhale, cartwheeling the hands down. The right leg comes back to meet the left. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot between the hands, coming into your high lunge. Inhaling here, exhale, open, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheeling the hands down, left leg comes back to meet the right. Inhaling here, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back to your plank. On an exhale, you're coming down to your forearms, paralleling the right forearm to the top of the mat, leaning over onto your right forearm. You'll come into Vashisthasana on your forearm, inhaling here, and exhaling. And then bringing your left forearm parallel to the mat, coming over onto your left forearm, and the right arm comes up, inhaling here, and exhaling. Inhale. Exhale, both forearms come down to the mat. You're in your forearm plank. Inhaling. Exhale, left palm into the mat, right palm into the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. On an inhale, bending your knees, gazing at your hands, and exhale, hopping your feet to the outside of your hands and coming to Balasana or squat pose. Inhale, the right arm comes down. Exhale, left arm up. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, left arm down, right arm up. And inhale, hands both come back to heart center. Exhale, playing around with crow pose or crane pose. So balancing your knees on your triceps, slowly coming up. If you straighten your elbows, that's more like crane. Bending them is a little bit more like crow. And just playing around here. Maybe taking the top of your head down to the mat. Playing around with tripod. So you engage your core. And you're coming into your tripod position. Inhaling here. And exhaling. And then bending your knees, bringing them back to your triceps, slowly engaging your core, coming back into your squat pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, straightening your legs and heel toeing your feet together and coming into your forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale those arms all the way up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you look up. And exhale, coming back to your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. On an inhale, the right leg comes up. Exhale, the right foot between your hands. And you're coming into your high lunge. Inhale here, exhale, hands to the heart center, taking a twist over to your right. Inhaling here. Exhale, you're going to bring your left foot to meet your right, so you're in a twisted chair pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, option to open up the arms, or maybe try to come around into your side crow. So your palms are to come to your side, creating a shelf with that left elbow. So for true side crow, your legs are just on the one elbow. So my right elbow has no legs on it. Option to put your chin down, switch it up to Ekapada Kundanyasana. And then slowly coming back down, completely optional. So we'll meet back in our low twisted chair. Inhaling here. Exhale, taking that left leg back. Inhale the arms back to a high lunge. Exhale, hands to heart center, tilting forward and coming into your warrior three. Inhaling here. Exhale, palms come down for a standing split. Inhaling. Exhale, maybe taking the ankle of your leg, coming into a balanced standing split. Both hands come back down, left hand to left hip as you twist and open, coming into half moon pose. Inhaling here and exhaling. And bringing the left palm down again. Inhale, right hand to right hip, and exhale, coming to reverse half moon. Inhale and exhale. And the right palm comes down, inhaling, hands to your heart center. Exhale, hugging the left knee into the chest, so lots of balance. Left piece fingers around the left big toe, maybe extending that left leg out to the side. And maybe your gaze follows over your right shoulder. Inhaling here, feeling the strength in that right leg and the power in your gaze. And exhale, taking that left heel into the right hip crease. Inhale your hands to heart center. And exhale, folding forward. I wanted to fold forward so bad. Inhale as you look up. Exhale, folding forward, deep stretch in that right outer hip and hamstring. And from here, you have the option to come into your flying pigeon as you bend your elbows and slowly take flight. And maybe tucking the head down, coming into your tripod. Slowly coming down, engaging the core, back to your flying pigeon, putting the right foot down and coming back to your forward fold, getting the stretch. And then inhale, bring your hands to your heart center. Exhale, left leg comes back to warrior three. And then it lands down in a high lunge. Inhaling here. And exhale, opening to a warrior two. And inhale to reverse the warrior. And exhale, straightening the right leg, coming into a triangle pose. Inhaling here. Exhale, fold over the right leg, pyramid. Bending the right knee, And coming back to a three-legged down dog as you inhale, bend the leg, open the hip, slowly maybe flipping your dog. Right arm up and over, opening up the chest. And then bringing the right palm down, coming back to your three-legged down dog. Inhale forward into a three-legged plank. Exhale, your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through your nose. That was a long sequence. Let's see if I can remember it on this side. And exhale, sighing through your mouth. On an inhale, that left leg comes up. Exhale, left foot between the hands and coming into your high lunge. Inhaling here. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center, twisting over to your left. Inhaling here. Exhale, maybe bringing that right leg to meet the left. You're in your low twisted chair. Maybe opening up the arms, or option to try the arm balance. So with your knees bent, your arms are going to be to the outside of your left knee, palms down. Again, using this time it's your right tricep. And then if you want to put your chin down, changing up to Ekapada Kunjanyasana. And then slowly coming back to your twisted chair. And then inhaling, slowly coming up. And exhale, forward fold. Oh no, I did that wrong. We're still in our twisted chair. We're going to take our right leg back. There we go. Inhale, coming into your high lunge. And exhale, hands to the heart center. Slowly coming into your warrior three. Inhaling here. Exhale, palms down for your standing split. Inhale, maybe both hands come to that left ankle. And exhale. Inhaling here. Exhale, both palms back out in front. Right hand to the right hip as you twist and open up towards the right. Ardha Chandrasana or half moon. Inhaling here. Exhale, right palm comes down. Inhale, left hand to left hip. Exhale, twisting and opening to the left. Inhaling here. And exhale, left palm down. Inhaling here. Exhale, we'll slowly hug our right knee into our chest, feeling the strength in that left leg. And bring our right piece fingers around the right big toe as you slowly maybe extend that right leg out to your side, gazing over your left shoulder, feeling the strength and stability without judgment. Slowly bending that leg, bringing the right heel into the left hip crease. Again, hands come to the heart center. Inhale, the arms up overhead. And exhale, we'll come into that fold, getting the deep stretch in that left outer hip. Inhaling here. And exhaling your forward fold. Again, option to bend your elbows. Use your triceps coming into your flying pigeon. Option to tuck that head, crown of the head down to the mat. Engage the core as you lift up your legs. So they're still in that pigeon. Inhaling and exhaling, find calmness with each breath. If this is not calming to you, then you should not be in this posture. Just back off today and try it again another day. Slowly take the legs back down to the triceps. Engage the core as you float up. Then that left leg comes down, folding over that left leg. And then inhale, you'll bring your hands to your heart center. Exhale, slowly coming up. The right leg comes back to a warrior three. Inhaling here and exhale back to your high lunge. Inhale and exhale, we'll open to our warrior two. Inhale to reverse the warrior and exhale, extended side angle. Inhale to reverse the warrior Exhale, straightening that left leg, tilting forward and coming into your triangle pose. Inhaling here and exhaling and slowly folding over that left leg, coming into a pyramid pose. And bending the left leg and bringing the left leg to a three-legged down dog. As you inhale, bang your knee, open your hip, and exhale, flip the dog. Opening up that chest. Inhaling here. And exhale, the left palm comes down. You're back into your three-legged down dog. Inhale forward into a plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and sighing out through the mouth. On an inhale, bend your knees, gazing between your hands. And exhale, hopping your feet to the outside of your fingers. Coming back into a squat pose. Inhaling the right arm down, exhale, left arm up. Inhale, hands back to heart center. Exhale, left arm down, the right arm up. Inhaling, hands back to heart center. Exhale, palms come down. And heel toeing your feet together as you come into your forward fold. Inhale, look up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale those arms up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. So we've done a lot of balancing today using our wrists. So sometimes when we do that, our wrists can get a little bit sore. So I'm going to show you a variation of crow that you can do on your forearms. So we're going to come down onto our knees. Let's take a plantar fascia stretch as we bring our heels back. Our butts back to our heels. So our toes are tucked under, so you should get a deep stretch in your feet. Maybe closing your eyes, you inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. And exhale, you're going to come to bring your forearms down to the mat. So here your forearms are on the mat. And then you're going to take your knees to almost your upper tricep shoulders, if you can. And from here, you're just going to come forward. And as you can see, I'm in a crow, but I'm on my forearms. So you're not very high off the ground. And to be honest, I find that a lot harder than actual crow. So that's one variation if your wrists are bothering you to practice some of your arm balances. Another thing that you definitely can do is you can come into one arm down and one arm. So you can play with one forearm down and then just coming with one tricep. So you're kind of doing a different arm crow. So there's that. And then you can take it to the other side. So you're still using one wrist, but you're not really using the other. And again. So that's another option. And that could be the same way that you work your headstands too. So if your headstand, your tripod is bothering you with a wrist, then you can do regular Shirshasana, or you could do half tripod and half regular, which would look like this. I bring my knees up. And so as you can see, my left arm is in traditional headstand position, and my right is in tripod. And then whatever you do on one side, of course, you'll do on the other. So I'll take my right hand, and then my left palm will be into tripod. Engaging my core. And this is a great way to isolate each side. So if you have one side that always kind of works a little harder than another side,
This is a way to kind of make sure that you're balancing each side's strength. So that's just a variation of that.
And now enough variations. We'll come back into our flow practice. So coming back into hands and knees, into a tabletop position. Inhale, look up. Exhale, tucking the toes under. Come back to your downward facing dog, pedaling your legs out. Inhale, coming forward into a plank pose. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gazing at your fingertips. Exhale, walking or hopping your feet to your hands. Inhale as you look up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale those arms up overhead. And exhale, coming right back down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, maybe trying to take flight here. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bending your knees, gazing at your fingers. And exhale, walking or hopping your feet to the outsides of your hands. Again, hands to your heart center. Really bringing your elbows into the inside of those knees, getting a nice adductor stretch or groin stretch. Now from here, I'm going to teach you, if your wrists still have it, trying to come into one legged crow. I think I'm saying it right. Anyway, so bringing your arms down, we're going to come into our crow pose. Then maybe take your right leg back and bringing your right leg forward. Maybe taking your left leg back and left leg forward, and then coming down. So I play around with that, and that's still very challenging for me. So that's another fun thing. And while we're in Malasana, we'll come right back down and come into a boat pose. Engaging our core. Inhale, boat. Exhale, half boat. Inhale, boat. Exhale, half boat. Inhale, boat. And exhale, half boat. And inhale, hugging your knees into your chest. Still balancing on your sit bones. Taking your peace fingers around your big toes. Trying to extend your legs out in front. Still balancing here. Inhale. And exhale, rocking forward and back. And rocking all the way up into your standing forward fold. Inhale, look up. And exhale, folding forward. Inhale those arms all the way up overhead. And exhale, hands to heart center. And coming into just some stability poses, just balancing out our practice. Right arm out to the side. We'll come into dancer. Bend your right knee. Left arm out in front. Slowly kicking that right foot into the right hand. Gaze is forward. From here, that left arm can come down, can release the right leg, and open into half moon. So just shifting the center weight and your balance. And maybe from here, you bend that right knee again, taking hold with the right foot. And you bring your left hand to heart center, coming into a bound half moon. Maybe coming out of it, your left arm out, bringing your right arm to the inside of that left foot, and you're back into dancer. Inhale here. Exhale, slowly hug the right knee into the chest. That's a lot on the right booty. And exhale, you're going to bring your right foot. We're going to come into tree pose. So to your left upper thigh or shin. So this actually should feel good once you get your balance. Inhale your hands to your heart center. Exhale the arms all the way up overhead. Releasing your arms, shaking out. Maybe the ultimate thing for you today is to play around with your eyes closed. That's hard. Hands to heart center and releasing the right foot. to meet the left and just walking your legs out. And then we're gonna inhale. We're gonna take our right arm forward, left palm out to our side, and bend the left knee and kicking back into dancer pose. Inhaling here and exhaling. Maybe bringing the right palm down to the ground as you release the left foot and open up into half moon pose, shifting your balance. Inhaling here and exhaling. Bend the left knee, take hold of the left foot with your right hand, with your left hand. Maybe bringing your right hand to your heart center so you're in bound half moon. And then slowly you're going to switch your left hand to the inside of that left foot, switching and squaring off your hips as you come back into your dancer pose. And then we get to hug our left knee into our chest, bring our left foot to the inside of our right thigh, hands to heart center, inhaling here. And exhale, coming into our beloved tree pose, shaking out your limbs, feeling the breeze, maybe trying to close your eyes. And then slowly bring your hands back to your heart center. And releasing and shaking out your legs. So that's a lot of work. We're doing well though. Let's make it down to the floor for some stretches and maybe one last inversion of your choice. Inhale the arms up overhead and exhale, forward fold. Inhale as you look up and exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up. Bend the knee, open the hip. Exhale, right knee to your right wrist. There's the ladybug here, and I don't want to kill ladybugs, but I don't want to smush it. Inhale, look up. Exhale, folding forward into your pigeon pose. If this hurts your knees at all, you can come onto your back and come into reverse pigeon. Maybe walking your hands up, coming to that quad stretch, and bend your left knee, take hold of your left foot with your left hand, maybe putting that into the hip crease. Move the right arm comes up and over, coming into a king pigeon. Should only do this if you feel comfortable. If you're talking, you're breathing. And slowly we'll release. Inhale, left toes come down. Exhale, the right leg comes up, bend the knee, open the hip. Hip circles in one direction, bringing blood flow back to that right hip. And then reverse the direction. And bring your right foot down to meet the left. We'll take one neutralizing flow. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. And bringing your left knee to your left wrist. Inhale, gazing up. And exhale, folding forward. And if you want, and you did so on the other side, slowly walking your hands up, bending the right knee, taking hold of the right foot, maybe bringing it into the hip crease. The elbow crease. Left arm can come up and over and grab for those fingertips. Maybe closing your eyes. Slowly releasing. Inhale, tucking the right toes under. Exhale, left leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. Hip circles in one direction, reversing the direction. Left foot comes down to meet the right. Inhale, bending the left knee, straightening the right leg. Exhale, bending the right knee, straightening the left leg. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. So shaking it out here. And then slowly, we'll inhale here, exhale, just hop your feet through, and we'll come into a fire log pose. So taking your left leg down, your shin down, your right shin on top of your left shin. Inhale as you look up, and exhale, folding forward. So you should feel a stretch here, similar to pigeon. It could be deeper for some. Slowly backing out of it. And switching sides, right shin down, left shin on top of the right. Inhale, look up, and exhale, folding forward. And slowly coming back up, we'll take the left leg out to the side, right foot into the inner left thigh. These fingers around the left big toe. Inhale the right arm up, and exhale, getting a nice side stretch. Looking underneath that right armpit. Inhale, both arms back up, and exhale, folding over that left leg. If you do have your hand on your toes, you can practice kind of stretching out your Achilles as you bring your palms to the ball of your foot. And you slowly try to actively push the foot into your hand. And you'll feel an engagement. Slowly releasing and switching sides, right leg out, left foot into the inner right thigh, right peace fingers, right big toes. Inhale, left arm up, and exhale over, gazing underneath the left arm. And then inhale, slowly both arms come up, and exhale, folding over that right leg. Again, maybe kicking the ball of your foot into your hand, getting a deeper calf stretch, Achilles stretch. And slowly coming back up. So now we have some options. We have not done any back bends today, aside from, like upward facing dog is a back bend and, some of our inversions. So you have the option to come into a bridge pose or a full wheel if it's in your practice. You can take 2 flows or 3 flows of that. You can just come into a windshield wipering of your knees from side to side. You can come into an early Shavasana, or you can spend the last couple of minutes and play around with an inversion of your choice. I can demonstrate a forearm stand, which is usually not done at the end of class, but I'll demonstrate it anyway. Forearms down, we're prepared for this because we've done a lot of upper body strength. Tucking the toes under. And you'll play around and kicking out. You can do a back bend in this by bending your knees. And you see an arch in the spine here. This is not what we call a cooling down posture. So if you did do that, you're going to come into a child's pose after. And you're going to walk your hands over to one side and taking some breaths in child's pose. If you did your back bend, you're going to windshield wiper your knees from side to side, releasing the lower back. And then whenever you're ready, you're going to come to lie down on your back, your soles of your feet together, your knees spread apart. You're going to bring one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart. And you can stay here for Shavasana. This feels good for me today. Or you can always open up your palms to face the sky or the ceiling, and you can bring your legs out and splay them open to the side. Whatever you're doing, you're going to take this for several breaths, enjoying any senses or anything that you hear, smell, even taste in your mouth. Please stay here for as long as you would like. Thanks for joining me.